Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. Capron Park Zoo has come much further in its process of renovating its Samuel M. Stone Rainforest building. The building has only had a few minor facelifts in its 54-year existence, with no major structural renovations. The building was at a point of being in dire need of repair, and last year the zoo closed the building to make those renovations. These fixes have opened up new opportunities, and we spoke with the zoo curator Melanie Fernandez to get an idea of what we can expect when it's completed.
All right, well, it's been several months since y'all were back here doing some filming in the rainforest, and it's come a long way. We've got the walls all painted and the retaining walls in place, a new exhibit part that will hopefully be done a little bit after the rainforest building itself opens in June. This whole walkway will be bumped out, and we've got our pool set to go. We had a few additions that we chose to make too, to update our renovation even further. Right here to my left, you can see a couple of our keepers working on what will be the pool for a new species that'll be going into the rainforest. It'll be a pair of dwarf caiman, which are a small crocodilian. That'll be on display permanently here at Capron Park Zoo, where we've had the alligator during the summer in the past. This will be a species that'll be exhibited permanently here. Also, the addition of another large exhibit for a couple of small reptile species right there near the entrance, as you can see, that we decided to add sort of at the last minute. It's been a long process, and the changes come as they go along and sort of brainstorm, or we start to do something and realize it's not going to work, so we have to change it to something else. The exhibit itself has always been sloped, but the idea was that we want to put in an area where people will be able to walk a little bit in, about to where these poles are here. So a lot of construction debris because we are sort of mid-process here, but it's moving along. Although it doesn't look like it, believe it or not, this is probably about half of the way through the renovation, and the rest of the parts are going to start moving very, very quickly. Some of the things that have changed in here have also been for keeper convenience, putting in a stronger, more proper set of stairs in order to reach the second level where we house animals, either temporarily that are being introduced into the building or that maybe for some reason have to be isolated, for instance, if they're receiving medications, is much easier and safer for the keepers to get to. We've also, those of you who've been to the building before will remember that this was a waterfall coming into a pool. All that's been shifted, and it's going back to where the original waterfall was, which was on the left-hand side of the exhibit, to a much larger pool with a self-contained circulating system filtration, so that we don't have to constantly drain and fill the pool in order to keep it healthy for the animals. So that'll be going in over there, along with some species of birds that will be water birds. So that is one of the things that has changed as we've gone along. Well, the next phase is happening like as we speak. They're putting in filtration and drainage systems, and then the next big thing is, I believe, is diamond mesh, correct? Diamond mesh and concrete? Right, so all of this rock work that you see, the retaining walls, will be covered with something called diamond mesh, which holds concrete, and it'll be sprayed down with concrete and then shaped into form so that it doesn't look like a concrete cinder block wall. It'll look like a little bit more natural. And they'll be doing that here and in there and in the bottom of the pool and everything. So that's really the next big phase, is finishing the filtration systems and getting the pools and the concrete done. Once that's done, a lot of that will then move into things like getting the plants in here, moving soil around, finishing up painting and things like that. Our anticipated opening date is the beginning of June right now. I know that the plan right now is to do like a soft pre-opening for members and like the council and the mayor and the park commission and that kind of thing. And then we'll do a big opening with the public when the building is ready to be seen.
That's it for today's update. You can watch all of our content by visiting our website, DoubleACS.com, by downloading the DoubleACS mobile app, or if you have a Roku, you can search for the DoubleACS channel. For DoubleACS News, I'm Austin Ricketts.